Here's my dilemma. I'm painting a gift for my friend's wedding and he likes so many different things. He likes skateboarding, cowboys, skeletons, soda pop, airplanes, the beach, and his friends. So as an illustrator, how can I take all of these different elements and combine them into the perfect illustration for him? Instead of painting it on a piece of paper or a card or whatever, let's paint it on a skateboard. Let's check skateboarding off of the list he's interested in, and let me show you the sketches I'm cooking up. But hey, if you're new here, I'm Chris. I like to paint things outside and paint things inside. So welcome to the adventure. So I have two ideas that I was working with. This first one was kind of that Rat Fink illustration inspired, where he would have been in an airplane and with a cowboy hat and maybe throwing pictures of his friends out the window. But then I was like, that's kind of weird if he's throwing pictures out of the window. But I did like the idea of him being in an airplane, but ultimately, I think I'm gonna go with this one, where he's sitting in a tube on the water and there's pictures falling down onto him. Kinda trust me on this. I took my super loose thumbnail sketch and then I blew it up bigger, defined it a lot more. Then I planned out all my colors really quick because it's always smart to, you know, think ahead so you're not making those decisions on the fly, especially when you're dealing with something like acrylic paint where it goes quick and it dries quick. I think I'm happy with this sketch, so let's go to the skateboard. So technically, I should sand this down because there's a gloss to it and then paint on top of it. But I'm in a rush and I don't have sandpaper and it's like 8 o'clock at night. So I'm just gonna start painting and then I'm going to sketch on top of it and then I'm gonna seal it again and just hope for the best. So the problem with painting on a gloss surface is that the paint doesn't really settle on it and it chips off because there's this barrier between the raw material and the paint. So when you do have a gloss, you want to just lightly sand it so the paint can get into this grain and it stays on the actual object a lot better. But we'll see how this comes out. It's looking good. Time to add a lot more. I'm stopping here for the night. I need 2 more steps. So I need to go buy Posca markers, and outline everything because I want a nice cartoony look to it. And then 2, I need to print off pictures, but I need to Photoshop them and warp them so they kind of look like they're floating down and flying in the wind. I'll show you what I mean in a second. But I think this is a really good spot to stop. It's got everything that I want, and yeah, let's see how it comes out. I'm editing the video right now, and for some reason I forgot to film this part. So anyway, we're gonna hop over to Photoshop, and then we're going to edit all of these pictures and warp them in ways that kind of looks like that they're floating in the wind. Then we are going to hop on over and Mod Podge them and glue them onto the board to make it look like they're floating out of this airplane. It's official, my entire studio is an absolute mess. I have so much to clean up, but I did finish. I added the pictures and the Mod Podge, so it has a nice shine to it and it protects everything. Overall, I think it's a really fun idea. There's a lot to it. I got everything that I wanted in it. Let's look at that checklist again. Yep, got it, sure. I forgot how many things I wanted to add, but I did add everything that I want, which was a really fun challenge. Like, how do you incorporate all of these different elements into one piece? But I think I did it in a pretty fun, unique way. There are some technical things that I would change. I rushed it a bit, so some things got smudged and some layers aren't as smooth as I'd want them to be. And mainly I wanted to add some folds to the illustrations of the pictures so they kind of looked like actual pieces of paper floating down. I'll show you what I mean right here. But I have to send it out. I'm going to the post office right now and needs to be there this weekend. So ultimately I just didn't have enough time. However, it's a really solid piece and I think it was a really fun challenge for my illustration brain. So if you like this, check out all my other art. Like, comment what you think about this, subscribe, and in the meantime, keep making art. See ya.